Hey YouTube, and welcome to the channel. So I ordered a let's see, 56 millimeter big bore kit for the G660. That was going to be my next build, but however, the parts came in and they were wrong. It was just another 54 millimeter, so gonna have to wait for that next week. Amazon did me right. They allowed me to keep the part, so hey, that's good for the future. I'll use it for something. But anyhow, they went ahead and sent me out another 56 millimeter set this time. Hopefully it's right. So in the meantime, I'm going to work on this 372 barn find. Guys, this thing is awfully clean, so to speak. It's in great shape. It really is. So we're cleaning it up right now, and then we're going to build it back up tonight. My wife and I, she's in it with me tonight, and she's actually in the kitchen right now cleaning up the parts. Awesome wife, right guys? I mean, whose wife takes the parts in the kitchen to clean it up for them? Huh? She's a good one. So anyway, so that's what we're doing. We're going to work on this 372 tonight, and we're going to turn on the camera during parts that are valuable for you guys to see. And it's going to be a fun build. I've been looking forward to this one. So I was looking forward to the G660 too. It turns it into a 98 cc. So I was looking forward to that, but that is what that is. But we're going to work on this and get this puppy going. Huh? Very clean unit. I mean, I need to clean it up a lot more, but you know, everything is, the wear on this machine is very little, guys. Is very little. Looks to be a 2000 model, and like I said, it was covered under the most amount of crap. But I mean, as far as like scuffs, even on the here on the main chassis, is you got right here. Right here's a little scuff. Right here, just a little tiny. I mean, if I was wanting to nitpick, you know what I mean? The rest of it's pretty much, oh, you got the normal flaking under here, right, you know. But other than that, the parts that show are such in great shape, guys. So that's excellent. I'm looking forward to it, and we're not going to do any coloring to this one. We're going to keep it original. So you know that hurts me. So, but anyway, we're going to pause you, and we'll turn you back on during moments of excitement. And so, hey, welcome everybody back to the channel. I appreciate all the new subscribers. You guys are awesome. Lots of feedback, man. Lots of good feedback from you guys. Even the saw building community, I felt so welcomed. Definitely a newcomer, so, but I appreciate all the enthusiasm towards me, guys. I do. So, all right, guys, we'll pause you and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. So I've cleaned up the main unit. Look at there. A new fuel line going into the gas tank. Boy, isn't that? And so it had a little surface rust from sitting on the ground right there. But besides that, doesn't that look? I mean, look at that. Look, even the paint on the front, guys. What? Yeah, that's clean. Underneath the muffler, even. I mean, there's just, you know how the paint goes to bubbling after heat and stuff. Look down in there. The bottom end's clean, guys. So, looks pretty good. I just want to give you a little update. Most of you guys know how this goes together. There's just 3 bolts that attach the fuel tank, you know, anti-vibe on this side, right here, right? Anti-vibe on this side right here, okay? And then there is a stabilizing bolt, just in case you go too far you want, or for its liking. Aaron Lynch, he puts a little bushing in there that kind of stabilizes it. I couldn't find any kind of material to make something out of, so I'm gonna roll without it. OEM thought so. So, all right. But it would have been a good deal to probably put it down. I might later if I tear it back down. But for now, this is the way we're gonna roll. But awfully clean. I'm telling you, just awfully clean. And so, got my carb ready to reassemble. And I'm gonna attach my top end to it and slide everything down there. Since it's not a big bore kit, I don't have to worry about adapting the firewall, you know, down to it. So there we go. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update, and I'll bring you back in when we find something interesting. Okay, so here we go. So we got everything cleaned up. Got the carburetor tray installed. New fuel line. Got the piston reinstalled. Okay, this is a double ring OEM My wife's over there grinding away and beautifying some of the other pieces that's going to go on, as far as like the handlebars and spikes and things like that. I got a good helper over there. Say hi, wife.
Hi.
Okay, so here we go. Yeah, we're gonna next thing we're gonna do is install the base gasket delete, but we're gonna install the cylinder. Okay, and let you guys skip through some of the more boring parts. But most people have seen cylinder install or piston installs. It's fairly simple. Just take out the SIR pin, and it's the same thing to take it off. Take out this. Easy for me to say. Like this. SIR clip. SIR clip, come out. Mr. SIR clip. Here we go. Anyhow, you just pull it out with the needle nose, going around circles. Huh? Push the wrist pin out. Boom, comes off. Same thing. Put your bearing in the middle of the top of the wrist pin. In the top of the crankshaft. Let's see. Just put the wrist pin back in the same way. I like to take mine like this. I grab my clip like this. See right there? Yes, sir. Most of you guys know how to do this, but just in case you're looking up on how to install a piston, and you just round it into the right, and boom. I have better luck putting them in than taking them out. But you gotta say, Mr. SIR clip, please come out. No, you don't have to. Okay, so here we go. We got the piston installed, guys. Next step, I'm going to do some moto seal on the for the gasket for the cylinder. The next clip, when you come back, you're gonna see what I've done to the cylinder. It's kind of cool. We'll see if it works right. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Look at this, guys. Got the motor all cleaned up. Got the top end. Did a little painting to the motor. It's that high temp paint that you put on grills and that kind of stuff. It's good to, like, I believe 1700 degrees. A little cosmetic. I didn't paint the body, so I had to paint the motor because something had to be damn well painted. You know what I mean? So I'm almost forgot to grease her up. So I just take a little coating, put it across the inside of the cylinder. Gives it a little bit of oil to pre-oil it when it starts. Helps slip on better. Makes it smoke like a sucker when it starts too. It's good times. All right, so here we go. So this is a double ring piston. So I just work my top one on first. First doing the front, just like you would a single ring. Let's see. Oh wait. Almost didn't use moto seal. What the heck is wrong with me, guys? Okay, let's moto seal this sucker. Getting ahead of myself. And as always, just a little thin layer. Less is more, just as long as you get it all coated. Man, that sucker would have had, I'd have been mad I got that thing all the way on there. You don't want to get too much. You don't want moto seal down in your bearings. Yes, sir. Man, I'll tell you what, this is a second 372 I've done in this last week. Pretty sure I'm going to keep this one. And so I don't mind doing another one like this. I got it on the flywheel. I'll have to take that off. So I got a little bit down there. I'll have to clean that up too. time. You got plenty of time. I said that in the last one when I did it for the customer. You got plenty of time, and even if it sets a little, that's only helping you. It really is, as far as starting to gum up. That way when the cylinder comes down on it, you can kind of give her a little twist and set your cylinder. Y'all hear the wife over there working away still? She's slave laboring over there. Okay, I have enough. Think so? I think so. I think that's enough. All right. I might have to go wash my hands and pause you guys. Sorry about the mess on the desk. It's how I do it when I'm building. Shit just ends up everywhere. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah, that cylinder will look good on it. You can see the decomp side parts of it anyway. It'll give it a classy look, and plus I had to do some kind of cosmetics. It's kind of like a compromise from not doing any cosmetics on the saw. Yep, I think that'll do it. Okay. Yeah, pause you guys while I wash my hands so I don't get motor seal and everything. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna attempt to do this again, this time with my motor seal on there. Okay, so like I said, work my way on there with the front first. And this one's easier, it should be easier because knock on wood, because it's not new. It's the rings have been compressed. You know, it's been broken before. Seems like that would be a lot easier. Let me see something. Almost forgot to pull my plugs out, guys. We end up having to use something as a ring compressor. Really shouldn't say anything about this going to be easier. Be right back. Okay, here we go, guys. I finally got it. Y'all were being bad luck for me. Sorry about that. Y'all didn't want to hear the cussing that was about to begin, and so I went ahead and paused the camera. Oh no. Let's see. I have my strap in the way. I have to turn it. Might as well just put this thing on last then. right there where the and get my bolts, give it a little twist. Grab my bolts, guys. Okay, so I found my bolts, guys. I don't know why I didn't first set all that up. Okay, so what I do is I take a little bit of that motor seal, wherever it's hiding on the desk right now, and I put it on the okay, so I found my motor seal, or I found my bolts, and I'm going to put some motor seal. What I do, and I don't know if it's common practice or not, but I put a little bit of motor seal around my bolts as I put them in, just in case it gets around it, and alright, and I don't have to worry about leaking, or can't hurt it. So, and I put them all kind of finger tight first, and I go through just like I said on the last 372. I just do I do it just like a tire, guys. I tighten one side, go over to the other side, opposite, and kind of pulls it down evenly. This is such a beautiful machine. This one, I'm telling you, it hasn't ran much. I had to cut the limiters off of there. I looked up, there's all kinds of different ways to do it. One of the ways I found from research that I found on other builders is I just heat up heated up my razor blade and just cut them off. The limiters worked real good. But you know, if there's still limiters on this older machine, it really hasn't been tampered with, and so that's good. It's really super good. You know, it's just real low wear and tear for these machines. Usually you find them and they've been like that customer's one. Don't get me wrong, good machine. Daryl, if you're watching, good machine. But it's been into it. The limiters have been cut off of it, and there was different bolts on it, which is common for these builds. People get into them and they fix them up. It's one of the most desirable ones to modify. So a lot of people have gotten into them. Of course, and it's an older saw, so it's going to need some work probably over time. Yeah, it had been gone into. This one had not been gone into. It quite literally looked like they had probably some kind of maybe carb issues with it or something, and or just stopped using it, and there it was for just years. A long time. I don't think they used it very much, period. Like I said, I have done no cosmetic work to the rest of it, the machine. So that's why I had to paint the motor, guys. And I'm pretty sure that muffler paint that we use on the mufflers, like I said, I think it's 14 or 1700 degrees you can paint barbecues with them. And so I'm fairly certain it ought to stay. And if it don't, I don't care. It looked better than what it was. Cleaned it up really good. Okay, so all of them are finger tight now. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this one down a little bit. Come over to the opposite side, adjacent to it. Okay. Give it a little twist down. Now you can just rotate any way you want. Come over here and get this one tightened down. And I've had good luck with base gasket deletes. I haven't had one fail on me yet. People, I get some emails over that if I have fails on just using motor seal, and I haven't. I've heard of people, well, of course this is just from my experience, having more problems with the gaskets, honestly. I don't know. Of course, maybe there's just more problems with the gaskets because it's more common. I don't know. But this is what I do, and so far it's worked. I'll let you know the minute it fails. Hi, guys. All right, so there she is. Man, this machine is just beautiful, guys. It is. Huh? You guys like it? Who wants to buy it? No, I'm just kidding. Probably gonna keep this one, guys. I don't know, if somebody offered me the right price, I'd probably let it go. But this one's clean. It really is. It's really clean. It's really low hours on it. It is absolutely a stunning machine for what year it is and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, guys. I will pause you again, and when I have it, let's see what we're going next. So what do we got? Basic assembly, chain brake, handlebar, starter, clutch cover, things like that. So really there ain't much more to it. I'll open it or pause you guys now, and I'll start filming again when we got it back together. Sorry, it's kind of late, so I bet you it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. So we've been working late on this project, so a little tired, so I don't mean to stumble through my words, but let me pause you guys and we'll be right back.